Hi, boys and girls. This is Miss Co here with this week's social emotional story. This week, you guys have been learning all about feeling feelings in our body. Sometimes our emotions can cause physical sensations in our body. Like when we feel worried or sad, we might get a stomach ache. Or when we feel mad, we might get a headache. Before we start today's story, let's repeat our listening rules. Eyes watching, ears listening, voice quiet, body calm. This week's story is called Is a Worry Worrying You? And the authors are Ferida Wolff and Harriet Savitz. Do you ever have a worry that won't go away? What's a worry anyway? A worry is a thought that stops you from having fun, from feeling good, from being happy. Don't bother looking for a worry because you'll never find it. It's invisible, but it seems very real. Just suppose, 100 elephants come to tea and you discover you don't have any tea bags. Uh-oh, what will you do with a herd of thirsty elephants? Now that's a worry. But you can get rid of a worry by offering the elephants lemonade instead. You can feel tired from a worry, or sad, or sick. A worry can feel like a heavy sack on your back, only it isn't there. Suppose a gorilla at the playground borrows your skateboard and doesn't return it when he said he would. You give yourself a stomach ache because you are sure he is going to keep it forever. Now that's a worry. But you can get rid of a worry by going up to that gorilla and asking for it back. Or maybe you can make a deal. You borrow his rollerblades and the two of you can skate together. A worry can scare you out of your shoes. Suppose a monster moves in under your bed and you're afraid if you go to sleep it will do something horrible, so you stay awake all night. Now that's a worry. But you can get rid of that worry by singing to the monster. You can sing lullabies until you both fall asleep. A worry can make a perfect day seem gloomy. Suppose you are all ready for the first day of school, but you find out that your new teacher is a bear. What will happen if you forget your homework? Now that's a worry. But you can get rid of that worry by thinking about how your teacher might feel in a new class. You give her a jar of honey to make her feel welcomed. Anyone can have a worry. Parents, teachers, brothers, sisters, friends. Suppose Camille Camel, who is your best friend, is getting ready for a fancy party, and she falls and scrapes her knees. She's worried that she won't be able to go, so she comes to you for help. But you don't know what to do. Now both of you have a worry. But you can get rid of both worries by putting bright pink bandages with yellow stars on her scraped knees. She smiles and goes off to the party while your worry disappears because you helped a friend. A worry isn't polite. It has no manners. It doesn't ask if it can enter. It just barges in and it'll stay as long as you let it. Suppose Uncle Herman is coming to visit and you know he'll want to see you. But his voice is so loud as a roaring lion, and it makes you want to run away. Now that's a worry. But you can get rid of that worry by remembering that you always have a good time with Uncle Herman because he likes to play board games with you, and he doesn't talk so much. Get out your checkers. Here he comes. Most of the time, something you worry about never happens. Suppose you see a rhinoceros walking on the other side of the street. He is so big and strong. What if he were to cross over and hit you? Now that's a worry. But he is on his way to the store, and he never even looks at you. A worry is as big or as small as you let it. Suppose a bald eagle makes a nest in your tangled hair and you think everyone will laugh at you because you have an eagle on your head. Or worse, it will build a nest so big that you won't be able to get out of it. Or even worse than that, it will think you are a newborn eaglet and fly away with you, and you will never see your family again. Now that's certainly a worry. But you can stop that worry as soon as it gets started by getting a haircut. The eagle will just have to find another tangle to build its nest. So, how can you get rid of a worry once it starts worrying you? You can imagine it away. You can put it in a suitcase and send it packing. You can seal it in an envelope and mail it away. Send it on the corner while you have fun. Hide it in a closet and close the door. Do something else. Take out your deck of cards and don't let it play. Write a story. Play with a friend. Bake a cake. Face it. Look at it and see if it makes any sense. Tell it to go away. Discuss your worry with someone else. Work on the thing that is worrying you. Think another thought. Remember a good time that you had. Think about what you are doing and not about what might happen. Replace a worry with a happy thought. Let a worry thought remind you to smile. A worry knows something that you should know. You can get rid of a worry anytime you want. It just takes a little patience. Don't worry. You can do it. The end. Give me a thumbs up if you liked today's story. Very nice. Remember, boys and girls, sometimes feelings can cause us to feel things in our body. When we feel worried or sad or scared, we can think, is this feeling comfortable? I like this feeling. Or is this feeling uncomfortable? I do not like this feeling. When you have uncomfortable feelings, it's important to find someone to talk to about your feelings. This week, I want you to practice thinking about your feelings and saying, are they comfortable or are they uncomfortable? And then I want you to think, who are the people in your life that you can talk to about your feelings? Have a great day, boys and girls. Goodbye.